Shalawam. First and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory goes unto
Yahawah,
Yahawah.
Ahchyam, Yahawashi, Ahchyam, Qadash.
Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And Shalawam Wakasayim, peace, mercy, and blessings unto all of you Ahchyam out there, to the hopeful elect, to the house of David, to the one-third, to the men with children. Right, a call all Yahawah Hashem Yahawashi, man, allowing brothers to link up to the spirit. We just wanted to do a quick video, because basically all the curses that we had to taste, as far as slavery, as far as having our families taken away from us, the pestilence, the black plague. Because if you go back to the time of the Dark Ages, all right, the Lord put a heavy pestilence on our people, which is known as the black plague or the bubonic plague, and that basically swept us off that land and allowed Esau to get a foothold up there in Europe. But all these curses that have been put upon us, man, the other heathen nations, they are tasting them. They're going to taste them, all right? All the curses that are put upon us, the Most High is going to give it unto them, man. They're going to drink them.
Yep. Times two.
Times two.
Yep.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
All right, and the real name of the Heavenly Brother, of the Heavenly Father in the Hebrew is Yahawah, which means he is, or he is six. All right, his son's name is Yahawashi, which means he is the deliverer. All right, it's not Jehovah, it's not God, it's not Yahweh or Jesus. All right, the real name of the Heavenly Father, they have Hebrew names, man. All right, not these other names. And the scripture says that we shouldn't even make mention of the names of other gods. All right, you have to worship the Heavenly Father in spirit and truth. All right, from the top again.
Yep. This is the book of Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. And the Lord thy power, Yahweh Shai, will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee.
Right, and so the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawashi, which Bahashem means in the name of the Son, Yahawashi. He's the power, or he's the God of the Israelites, man. He doesn't deal with any other nations. He doesn't love them. He didn't give them law, statutes, and commandments. Law, statutes, and commandments were given unto the nation of Israel. And if we did not listen to what the Lord told us to do, then the curses would follow, which is why we're in America, which America is nothing but a big prison camp for the Israelites. But what we're coming towards is a second exodus, man, where the Heavenly Father, Yahawah, will send his son, Yahawashi, back to redeem his elect and to destroy Babylon the Great, which is America under Satan's authority.
Right.
And with that happening, all the curses that we had to endure, that will be poured onto the other nations, man. That will be put in a big ass cup, and you're gonna be forced to drink it. All right.
That's right. Back to Deuteronomy 30, verse 7, it says, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Yeah, and you can read the book of Psalms 83. All right, the crafty counsel against the Israelites, man. Starting with who? Esau, Edomites. All right, and then you got the Arabians, the Hamites, because there was an Arabian slave trade too. So you might go to your corner store, get you might want a drink or whatever. But guess what? Those Arabs, man. All right, they are going into slavery, man.
Right.
All right, the fucking Chinese store that got the Chinese food in your neighborhood, and they're going into slavery. They're gonna taste the curses, man. Because all the other nations, they hate Israel. All right, they're in Confederate to keep us cut off from being a nation. All right.
I had a quick one.
Huh.
Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
That old daughter of Zion is talking about Israel, man. All right, Yasharallah, Jerusalem, the city of peace, the Israelites, man. All right, that's dealing with us. What we're being called today is the curse. All right, we're being called by bywords, proverbs, and disgusting names, or reproachful names, man. The water, like a spade, or spick, or wetback, nigger.
Yeah, black is a byword.
Hey, black is a byword. Black is a byword that our people came to love that word.
Yep.
Black and African American. What is that, man? That ain't shit.
That's right.
We have a nationality, man. Yasher Allah. All right.
Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Right. So when you look at the scriptures, man, all right, the scriptures is the real so-called Black history book. Because you might go to college, you might have a Black history class. You don't need that class, man. All you need is the Bible, which you probably have it open in Psalms 23 in your grandma's house or whatever. This is our book. This is full of our history, man. Us going into slavery, crying unto the Lord delivering us. Then we disobeyed and the Lord put us back into slavery. Now we're here in America, man, where we serve slavery, and we're still in the captivity unto this day. But it tells you in the book of Baruch that in the land of the captivities, they shall remember themselves, man. And who are we, the Israelites, man? And this is our last captivity.
Right.
All right, we ain't gonna be put in slavery no more. That's the gospel, the good news. The
Yep.
word gospel means good news.
Lamentations 4:22, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yes, the daughter of Edom is dealing with these so-called white people, man. All right, they call themselves white because that symbolizes what? Purity. When a woman gets married, she has on a white dress. You see a virgin, a young woman. So they're not actually white. They're red, going back to Esau, because their blood showed forth through their skin. All right, and they shed blood. That's the same mark that was put upon Cain, man. All right, the Most High is discovering their sins. Actually, the sins of Babylon or America have reached unto heaven, man. All right, your children aren't safe here. They got trainees in school trying to get them and teach your children. You got women changing the sexes of their children against the dad's will. You got all type of sick, demonic things going on in America. You got gay pride parades. Everybody's proud. You got women ruling over men. Women are fucking gathering abroad like it's nothing. All right?
Yep.
Hey, the Most High is discovering the sins of Edom, man.
Yep.
He ain't going to get away no more, because usually Esau, he always gets away, man.
Yep.
We look at the Eric Gardner case. He killed the man in broad daylight in the street. Damn cracker got off, man. And there's numerous cases where Esau have killed people and got off, man. Going back to Emmett Till. Going back to the 14-year-old Jake who they put in an electric chair, man. All right? But no more, man.
I got one.
Come.
I got two.
Come.
Psalm 73:5. They are not in trouble as other men,
Yeah,
neither are they plagued like other men.
It's like they is dealing with these Edomites, man. They're not in trouble like Jake is in trouble. They don't have to worry about the fucking car breakdown. They don't have to worry about busting ass to pay their rent.
But now they do.
But now they do.
But now they do. That's the time we're in. Now we're in the time of them sighing and crying of an ungodly father, of them being in pain and sorrow. They're tired of working 9 to 5 to 5 to 9. They're tired. They're sick and tired of being sick and tired. Their government is completely not the way it was run in 1776.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have so-called East Indian women, so-called Spanish women in their government fighting against their precious Prince King, eagle-faced Donald J. Trump. So now the curses are being poured upon Esau. So now he is being in trouble as other men. We're walking through the threshold of those days, you know. You can see it on a day-to-day basis. Now, the elite, no, because ultimately the elite won't be in trouble as other men until slavery's in full effect. But you everyday American Egyptians, all right, you Caucasians, you Edomites, you are feeling it, man. You are feeling like a nigga. You are feeling like a Latino. You are feeling like an immigrant in your own land. You know, we went to Walmart. You got products being spoken in Spanish, man. You know, so Esau can't even get his English anymore. He's got to learn Spanish. You know, people are disregarding the dollar bill. So you're literally witnessing his kingdom fall before his eyes, man. Literally. So it's beautiful for us to bring out how he once was not in trouble as other men, but now, like the brother brought out, the curses are upon him. Now he is becoming in trouble as other men. You see?
Yeah, now he's the one that's on the fucking side of the road begging for change and
Yep.
stuff, man. Every time I go out, there's some homeless Edomite with a sign begging for money and change and shit, man.
Yep.
All right. And Shalawam, Yahawah, Shem to all you Ahchyam, man. Keep the precepts coming. You know, Lord willing, we can get to them. Go ahead, brother.
One more. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. And here's the point. 12, jumping down. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunk
And
it.
that's dealing with the nation of Israel, man. All right? It says, they whose judgment was not to drink of it have assuredly drunk it, man. And why is that? Because it's written, the elder shall serve the younger. Is Jacob a homeborn slave? All right? No. The Lord put us into captivity because we disobeyed him, man. Right? You are the nations, or you supposed to be our slaves forever,
Yep.
man. The elder was always meant to serve the younger. All right? You don't even have a ruling class mentality in your own kingdom, man.
Yep.
All right, Jake has more, you know, he has more honor than you. Yeah,
Yep.
he has more integrity than you in your own damn kingdom.
Yep.
All right,
If,
you're despised in your own kingdom, man.
yep. Yep. If I could add also too, which proves it is the laws were given to us, which makes us the rulers of the earth. Because the laws are wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And those were given to us just like it was given to Adam. And then Adam poured it upon his children, and only Abel received it, and then so did Seth, and then Enos, then Noah, and then Shem, and then Abraham, then Isaac, and then Jacob. Which that proves alone that we are the you know, the ones to be ruling, because we are the ones given the laws. He wasn't given the laws. You see, the lawless is ruling, and this is why the earth is in the condition that's in. So now you're witnessing the lawless being taken out of rulership. Now, would we want to see a drastic pulling down? Absolutely, but it has to play out in prophecy. So we're witnessing the stages that are being done to pull out a wicked ruler.
That's beautiful. Can you grab me real quick? I believe it's Sirach 10:4. Because Esau, he's an unprofitable ruler. Nothing he does is profitable for the planet Earth or for human well-being in general, man.
Right.
You're dealing with a man who has a pharmacy, and just like what's the man said, George Carlin, if it worked, you wouldn't need a refill.
Right, right.
That's a beautiful saying, you know, because Esau, he's a physician of no value. So nothing in his rulership is really beneficial to you know what I mean? What do we need from his rulership to take to the kingdom, man? Are we going to take cars to the kingdom? Are we going to take his aircrafts? We don't need nothing from Esau, which is why he's going to fade away as a bad dream, man. All right?
This is Sirach 10 and verse 4. It says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Hey, the power of the earth is in the hand of Yahawah Yahawashi. Because if you go to Daniel 4:17, it tells you that Yahawah Yahawashi ruleth in the kingdom of men. He set it up over the bases of men, which the bases of men are the Edomites, man. Yep. All right. So when this man is taken down because Esau is the end of the world, Israel's going to be set up. Israel's profitable for the planet. Right. Why? Because the nations are going to flow unto the Israelites for knowledge of the law, statutes, and commandments, how to live, how to do things on the planet Earth. You see, and it tells you when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So they're going to be rejoicing, man. It tells you in Isaiah 14 that when the wicked comes out of rulership, even the trees are going to rejoice.
Right.
Yeah. Finish it off. Jeremiah 49:12. For thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Right. So it wasn't even our judgment for us to drink of the cup. All right, but the Lord put it upon us because we were going off. But should you go unpunished after all the wickedness you did?
Right.
Because Esau, he's so used to getting off, and that's why he cries, man. He cries. He commits suicides when his ass go to the courtroom and he get convicted. There's Edomites who have committed suicide, man. All right.
Yeah. It's like I was just to add, Slakia, you just had this Edomite kill himself because the curses are on him. He's experiencing being bankrupt, having no money. All right, being the tail and not the head. And it said it was out in UK. He had like $4.61 out in their currency, and he had 3 kids, and he killed himself, man. He left his 3 kids and his wife behind because he couldn't handle working all day and not having his cake and eating it too. That's what we've been going through. You see, working and not having nothing to show for it. You know, just having a roof over our head, just so we can have somewhere to stop the rain, so we can stay dry, while we sleep to go to work in the morning. You know, but now Esau, the curses are on him and he can't handle it, so he's killing himself, man. Last words were, "Tell my kids I love them." You know.
I'm gonna get a precept. I believe a couple brothers posted this. The spirit. This is from 2nd Esdras 15. If one of you brothers want to grab it, 15 and verse 6. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth.
I'm going to just finish this off.
Okay.
Jeremiah 49:12, and it reads, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Right, thou shalt not go unpunished. That's the point right there. You other nations, man, you're not going to go unpunished for your wickedness. You're not going to go unpunished for putting the children of Israel in slavery, man. You're not going to go unpunished for telling us lies, telling us that we're African Americans, telling that we're black people. You're not going to go unpunished for buck breaking, man. You're not going to go punished for what you did unto our woman, cutting the stomachs open, ripping the baby. Hey, Christopher Columbus said he didn't put a sword down for 1 hour,
Yeah.
all right? None of these atrocities are going to go unaccounted for, man.
That's right.
All right? Hey, everything you did unto us, we're going to do unto you ×2, man. All right? And we going to have spiritual power, new bodies. You can only go so far, man.
Yeah.
All right?
Just real quick to prove the point about ×2.
Come.
Jeremiah 16:18. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of detestable and abominable things.
God, you want to speak on it, brother?
Yeah, so there you go, man. So, you know, Esau's going to get paid ×2. You know, he's going to receive the judgment of the curses, but it's going to be upon him ×2, as it also tells you in Revelations, pay unto her double, recompense the work that she has recompensed unto you. So, so here it is. Esau wants to put us, you know, in slavery for these hundreds of years. Well, we're going to double what the slavery he's put us in, man.
Right.
He's got to receive double of that, because it wasn't set up for us to drink the cup. So because we drank it, we've experienced our portion of those curses. But because you are not of the Lord's chosen, you are not his inheritance, that means you're going to get a worse ass whooping that his children got. It's just like any, you know, you in the street and you got to discipline your child, and then you discipline someone else's child, you're going to have more mercy on your child compared to them, you see? So it's just the rules of engagement. It's the balance of the spectrum, and that's what we're witnessing. Bless our eyes, we're able to see our captivity end and Esau's captivity begin. And just like how our captivity began in our kingdom when we are ruling in what you know as the Dark Ages, the Byzantine Empire, well, that's the same thing happened to him, because we received the bubonic plague while we were ruling, and now Esau's receiving a flesh-eating bacteria while he's ruling, man. While his own president is telling him, keep America great.
Right.
When it's not, you're actually going under, man. America is sub-rule. You're under rule right now, man. You know, and this is just the beginning stages of your demise.
Right.
That's beautiful. Well said, brother. And Shalawam again, man. Yahawah, Shem Rawchaa, by Shem across Barakathum, by Kasayim and Barakium, to all you Ahchyam out there, man.
You want that precept still? It's
Wow.
2nd Esdras 15, verse 6, and it says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled."
Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, man, because of the white man, because he is the border of wickedness, and wherever he goes, he spreads his democracy, he spreads his religion, the images of white Jesus. This is why there's a goddamn McDonald's in China over there in the Middle East, man. There's McDonald's all across the world, which these fast food restaurants, they're feeding you human meat, babies, man. You got the Rabbi Finkelstein, he brought it up. You see? So it's wickedness, it's homosexuality. You got Taiwan legalizing gay marriage. All right, they're following the whore. They're following a Babylon the Great, America. All right, which goes back to Esau, because this is his kingdom. All right, going back to Genesis, I believe it's 37th chapter, man, manifest destiny. All right, Isaac gave him the blessing of the sword and the fatness of the earth and the dew of the heaven. So this is what we're witnessing now, man. All right, but the Most High has him in a trick bag, because he think in his heart that this inward part that his kingdom is going to endure forever. But the Lord gave him bounds that he can't pass.
Hey, a quick one.
Come.
Job 20:4, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short?
Right, because during the time of Noah, you had wicked ass people that were on the earth.
Cain.
You had Cain. You had wicked ass people that
Cain's
were
offspring.
Cain's offspring, man. that were ruling. What did the Lord do? He drowned their ass.
Yeah.
Only 8 people survived, man.
Yeah.
And it's the spirit, because it's been on my spirit heavy. Right now, we're spiritually building that ark again, man. So Lord, when we could survive it, because this time He's not going to send a flood by water. This time the flood is going to come by fire. The water, brother.
Yeah, got. Lord's will is straight. There it goes. Finish it off, Job 20:5, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, the joy of the hypocrite is but for a moment, man. All right, because this devil been ruling since 1492. All right, not even 500 years, man. The Lord's gonna come back and put his foot in his ass. It ain't even been a full day to the Most High, man.
Right.
For what He did unto us, He gonna serve 1,000 years of hardcore, brutal ass kicking slavery, man.
Yeah.
All right, this brother just sent a video earlier about a Jake who whooped this. He's a straight up racist Edomite, man. Got his ass whooped. Jake made him clean his car. It's gonna be way worse than that in the kingdom, man. All right, you ain't gonna have no damn teeth, nothing, man.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna put you through brutal slavery, brutal chattel slavery, man. All right, if you go back into the history, they did some sick shit unto Jake, man. Very sick things that they were doing unto us, man. Going back to the buck breaking, going back to fucking Abraham Lincoln, who was taking the slaves' teeth and putting them in his own mouth. All right, these devils gotta pay for that. They gotta pay for killing, trying to exterminate the Native Americans, and then putting them on reservation camps, man. All right.
This is the book of St. Job 14 and verse 5, and it says, seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
Yeah, his days are determined. All right. The Most High, he only could get so far in his wickedness. He has a ceiling, man. He's gonna push his RFID chip because we're only waiting for a few remaining prophecies, right? Waiting for World War III, what the RFID chip, man. All right, but the RFID chip has to come first. The apostles been saying it, and this is the year of Karagma. You got that devil Elon Musk. He's trying to put chips in people's brain. Yep. He's trying to link the two up. All right, so this is all prophecy. Once these prophecies come, he is going to chip a lot of people. But guess what? The Lord said he's going to rain it upon him while he's eating, man.
Right.
Nuclear missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. The scriptures refers to them as the arrows. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh well, I actually got something to add. With him wanting to chip people, he's ultimately trying to make them a permanent servant to him for life. You see, so he's actually attempting to steal all you people. He's already stolen us, so he's going to try to steal more people. And guess what? He's going to be judged for that as well. This is Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth the man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
Yeah, and that's, can you, Baba Kashal, grab me Jeremiah 16 and 16? Because is that not what happened? All right, there you had an Arab slave trade, and then they sold us to the Grecians.
30 and 16.
Hamites. It's like Jeremiah 30 and 16. They shall be devoured.
Yep.
You had the other nations. What were they doing? They were gathering us up and selling us, man. So all you other nations, you got to be gathered up and sold. Yep. You got to drink the same cup that we have drunk, man. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
This is St. Jeremiah 30 and verse 16, and it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
That's all the heathen nations, man. They all got it out for us, man. They all in cahoots. All right, they all had us in captivity. When you go back to the book of Judges, it was the time we were under Moabite fucking captivity. We were under all this Hamite captivity, the Philistines, man. So they all gonna go into captivity, man.
That's right.
All right. The Lord said He made the world for our sakes. All right. That He basically used the other nations as a whooping stick. That's it. They're nothing. They're nothing, man. As a drop that falleth from the vessel. That's it.
That's right. Back in Jeremiah 30 and 16, it says, therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Yeah, they all gonna go into captivity. Hardcore slavery, man. All right, hardcore slavery. All right, they gonna be bringing us their forces. All right, their riches. They're gonna be bringing us their virgins.
Yep. And
they're gonna be in order. Salakia out of one. All right, they're not gonna look us in the eyes. None of that, man. The respect of the Israelite man is going to be put back on this planet.
Yep. Yep. Because that's the real oppression, you know, like people. Because Jake, really these 2/3 Jakes, you know, they're low level because they look at oppression as just a color. Like, oh, I'm oppressed because I'm black. Well, actually, we're oppressed as men, you see. And even the other heathen men are oppressed as a man, you know. And that's what's going to come back is the respect for man, and at that, the Israelite man. And that's why you heathens are going to rejoice too, because after 1,000 years of your bondage, when you get set back in your lands, you're gonna see the laws where your women are going to have to respect you, where they going to get put to death if they cheat on you too. But see, in Esau's rulership, your woman can be a whore, a slut. She can twerk and sleep with her boss, and then you get arrested for smacking her up. You see? So the real oppression is going to cease when we get in rulership, man. And Esau has done that. I've set a new thing in the earth.
Yep.
A woman shall surpass a man. You see?
You have Salaki, brother. I'll get it, Salaki.
No, I got it. Jeremiah?
31:22.
Yep, I'll get it.
You want to finish this quick?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. My bad.
St. Jeremiah 30 and 16, and it says, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity, And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
Yeah, so that means every nation that have touched the apple of the Lord's eyes, which is the nation of Israel, they're gonna have to get touched for that, man.
Right.
The Lord said, "I was sent for many hunters." All right, so we're gonna be putting these elites in slavery. The other remnant of the other nations, you're going to head first into slavery, man. We're gonna make you clean as the valley of Jehoshaphat. We're gonna make you build up our kingdom beautiful, just like you made our people build America and get none of the benefits. Prepare for the same, man. All right, while we live in castles decked out with glorious jewels and gold, prepare to live in pits, man.
That's right.
All right.
Yep. This is Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord has created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man.
And that's what you have in America, all right? Because America is under Queen of Heaven vibration, all right? Which is why you have female judges, female police officers, female paramedics. We see them every day, man.
Right.
Which is why you have the child support system. Which is why you have Planned Parenthood. A woman can do whatever she wants. She gets no consequence for aborting the baby. It's not considered murder. She doesn't do 25 years in life for abortion, which they shouldn't even have abortion clinics set up here, man. All right, that's all set up. That's just nothing but the Book of Exodus all over again, man. All right, they want to kill the Israelite male child and keep the woman. All right, because it's all about the man. The men of the nation of Israel carry the seed, man. So all you proud as woman out there, you should thank the Israelite man.
Yep.
All right, because throughout the loins of the Israelite man, even 2/3 are going to be brought back in the kingdom.
Yep.
All right, but
Well, you women need to thank the man, because through their loins, your little funky ass is gonna be born too. You know,
Right.
your ass is gonna have to be born, man. A lot of you women are gonna have to be born in the kingdom through your daughters, because you're so goddamn wicked. Excuse my language, man. That's what this is very heavy with the curses being put upon Esau. This is the establishment of our kingdom being raised up, man. We're literally witnessing it play out before our eyes. Just like when our kingdom fell, they tore down our images, they painted their likeness, they put up their laws, they twisted our doctrine. So now you're gonna witness the truth of Yahawah Shemel Shai flourish, as the same way the heathens diminished it. So now you're going to see it brought back. You're going to see women being put in order, the truth being brought back, the false idols being torn down, the so-called white man who was Esau put in slavery. All right, Elam stopping drinking cow piss, and gang raping 9-year-olds. We're gonna actually establish order on the earth, and you're gonna witness it. But these nations are gonna experience the curses we had to go through to get taken out of rulership. So it only makes sense for these curses to be put upon you for us to go back into rulership. You see?
beautiful. Hey, the brother said the Freemasons shall become slave masons. That's right.
Right.
At least they're gonna be put right into slavery, man. You brothers got something.
It's like you have one, bro.
No, I had one, but you got it if you want it.
2 Peter 3 and verse 13.
Touch a little on the article or speak.
2 Peter 3. It's like it.
I'll grab the scripture.
2 Peter 3 and 13. It says, nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Yeah, and the reason why it's gonna be dwell of righteousness, because the saints shall take the kingdom, which the saints of the Israelites, and possess the kingdom forever and ever. But the Lord's gonna put his law, statutes, and commandments in the inward parts of the saints. So we're gonna be programmed to be righteous, man. Yep. And the scripture says, rebuke before all, so that others may fear. It's gonna be massive judgment played out if you break the law, statutes, commandments. It's gonna be swift judgment on adulterers, homosexuals, lesbians. All right, people are going to be afraid to break the law, statutes, and commandments in the kingdom, man.
Yep.
But you know what? They still are, because Satan is going to be messing with these heathens. He's not going to be messing with the nation of Israel anymore, man.
Yep.
All right.
Just real quick, this is Deuteronomy 28 and 21. The Lord shall make the pestilence cleave unto thee until he has consumed thee from off the land whither thou goest to possess it. And that's exactly what we're witnessing right now upon Esau. We're actually witnessing pestilence cleave unto him. You know, because I did a lesson earlier, and that was kind of through the spirit where we sparked off this live video. Is we're witnessing the curses that we talk about, that Jake complains about, that IUIC goes out and preaches about. Now it's falling upon our oppressors. You know, it's literally falling upon those that have oppressed us, slaved, raped, robbed, and murdered us. Now we're witnessing these things come upon him, man. And you had one Edomite, she said she has no idea why this is happening to her. So see, that's why this is our wisdom, knowledge, and stability, because these people they're not thinking the earthquakes and the famines and judgment and heat waves and all the wars coming because what they've done to so-called Negroes, Latinos, or Native Americans, what they've done to the true children of Israel. So we're entering the beginning days we're entering the beginning days of heathens being judged for what they've done to us. You know, and that's a beautiful thing. That's a very beautiful thing that we're witnessing right before our eyes.
Right, because for a very long time, it's like slavery just got swept under the rug, man. The other slavery just got swept under the rug. The reservation camps, all right, which there's nothing more than concentration camps anyway. But everything that's been done to us, we've just been told what to get over it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, get over it.
It was in the past.
It was in the past. But now the other nations are being recompensed for it, man. We're happy, man. We're ecstatic, man.
That's right.
All right, we're in high spirits.
That's right.
Right, the other nations are going down. But Yahawah Shem Yahawashi, he's with us, man. He's about to give us the kingdom. It tells you in Luke, fear not, little flock. It's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom, man.
Right.
He wants to set us up, man.
Right. If I could add, Baba Kashar, too, you should be excited because we don't have to literally wait for the kingdom to be established for us to see the curses on the heathens. We're witnessing it, man. I just read an article the other day where these Egyptians went to get their son circumcised. The nurse wasn't qualified. She circumcised her son. His penis became gangrene. They had to chop it off, man. Damn. I'm like, damn, that's curses, because we had to be eunuch. They castrated us, man. So we're actually witnessing curses upon our oppressors, man. See Esau out here struggling, you know, he ain't getting right. That's why we can't get soft, man. Nigga woman gonna get soft, Black Panther's gonna get soft, you right. Fake ass niggas in Islam gonna get soft, praying to Allah for Esau. Fuck that, man. Let his ass suffer in turmoil, man. Let his ass sit there, crawl and beg and plead, and ain't no mercy or compassion gonna be showed unto him. This is what we've been prophesizing about. Now we're starting to witness it. We're starting to get a whiff of it. We can smell it. We can smell the judgment upon him, man. Like how a shark smells blood, and we want more, man. Shalak Iwad Mashapatiyam.
That's right.
You know, send more judgment, more death.
I gotta appreciate it real quick. This the book of Psalms 75, and I start at verse 7. It says, "But the Most High Yahawah is the judge. He put her down. He put her down one, yep, and set it up another." Right, man, and we've seen it right now, man. All right, Yahawah Shema Shai is, you know, he's slowly bringing down Esau, you know, on a worldly level.
The curses.
Right, the curses. You know, he's slowly but surely putting these curses on Esau, man. You know?
Which also proves the curses that were put upon us was a punishment to be taken out of rulership. When you look at the curses, they are perfect strategic moves to be made to take a nation out of the ruling class.
If I could add war tactics,
yep,
because what is the Lord? He's a man of war.
Yep.
So I'm gonna smite you with disease. Yep. I'm gonna smite you with the sword. I'm gonna smite you with a famine until you die and you off the land.
Yep.
That's what he did to us in the land of Israel. That's what he did us in Europe, the Dark Ages.
Yep.
And that's what he's gonna do to people, Edomites in America. That's what he's gonna do. That's what he's doing, Salaki.
Yep.
And that's what he's doing to 2/3 in America too.
That's right.
Because if you're not part of like ultimately, that's what he's gonna do to you in America, man.
That's right.
The ultimate plague to consume you off this land is gonna be what? The missiles.
That's right. Yeah.
And
also, if I can add, the brother said it's war tactics, which proves for you to be in rulership, it has to be through war, because our power is a power of war. So you can't just I'm ruling here now. No, you can see it played out through history that for you to rule, it has to be through a conflict, through a battle, you know, through a series of events. You don't just wake up and you're ruling. Things have to play out. And that's what we're witnessing, and that's what really prophecy is you're witnessing things play out. We just through the Spirit happen to know how it's going to play out. You see? It's like you playing the numbers. We know what numbers are going to be played, you know?
Well, back in Psalms 25 and verse 7, I read it one more time, it says, "And the Most High Yahawah Shema Shai is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord Yahawah Shema Shai there is a cup, and the wine is red, it is full of mixture, and he poureth out of the same, but the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth, shall wring them out and drink them.
Yeah, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them. And the top wicked, the top evil doers on the planet, all these so-called white people, man, they're the cancer to the earth, man. All right, the cup of judgment, the cup of slavery that has been put upon us is gonna be put in the hand of you Edomites, man. You're gonna drink it. You're gonna wring it out, man. You're gonna become the new byword and proverb, man.
That's right.
All right, you're gonna be hairy. You're gonna literally make your ass look like a fucking devil with pitchforks. The other nations are gonna look at you narrowly, man. Is this the man? That's gonna be in the spirits of the other nations. Like, is this the guy that bombed Japan, Hiroshima, Nagasaki? All right, that didn't open the door of his prisoners. All right, hey man, you gonna be the new niggers.
That's right.
All right, you so-called white people, man. All right.
I got one quick. You have one, bro?
Yeah, real quick. This is from the brother. See, he posted it early. That's all right. From the brother Yasharallah Khan, Crazy Faith Yasharallah Khan. Hey, Shalawam to Ahchyam again, man. This is Proverbs 29:2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And when the righteous get back in authority, that is the saints, all right, the Israelites, the earth, everybody will be in rejoicing, man. Because the planet right now is covered under concrete. Chemtrails are falling down upon the earth. Nothing is growing. Esau doesn't honor the land Sabbath. All right, so the planet is waxing weaker. It's waxing weaker, man.
No brotherly love.
There's no brotherly love on the planet, man. All right, you can't just walk and greet someone there, try to stab you or rob you or try to commit adultery with your woman.
Yep.
You can't trust Americans, man. Americans are inconsiderate. They're grimy.
Yep.
All right. This is the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom,
That's
man.
right.
This is a very sinful kingdom.
That's right.
That was it, bro.
I'll read it again real quick. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. And that's why everyone is in a state of mourning. That's why there's something called homelessness, man. This goddamn devil, he owns tons of vacant buildings where he can house people, give them food, shelter, raiment, whatever.
Yep.
It's cold as hell up here in New York, man. You got people homeless. Then it gets hot too. The seasons change, and people are outside on the road with a sign. So everybody's sighing and crying, man. LA is now being called a rat city. There's homelessness. There's earthquakes. And Yahawashi is putting heavy judgment on this place, man.
Yep.
All right. From every angle you look at it, there's a food shortage on canned goods. All right. Hey, the plagues that hit ancient Egypt, hey, the Lord is gonna perfect them on America, man. All right. The darkness, because you people can't go 2 hours without your cell phone, man. Imagine not going without lights.
Right.
Stuff that you people take for granted. All right.
I got one real quick. This is the book of Sirach 25 and verse 7, and it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy.
Right. So that's a blessing to live to see the fall of your enemies. Our great grandfathers, it tells you, and I believe it's Matthew 13, that many prophets and righteous men,
Yep.
they have longed to see the things that we see. So it is a blessing, man, to see homeless Edomites, to see him bugging out. All right, his wife is having all children for Israelites, man. After what they did us, man. We shouldn't feel sorry for Edomites, man.
Right.
It's judgment.
Yep.
They don't feel sorry for us. No nations feel sorry for us, man.
Yep.
All right. After everything we've been put through, you would think, well, damn, they did put them through slavery. There's something mental going on. But now they say, nah, you can do it too. What's wrong with you? Like, damn, nigga, you put us in slavery. We wasn't all read to write. You put crack and drugs in our neighborhood and guns so that we can kill each other and sell crack to each other. And then you gave us rap music. That's a hell of a combination, man. You gave a nigga rap music. You gave niggas guns and drugs. All right. And then he got the nerve to look at Israel like we're the problem. Well, he's the ones that putting these things in the communities of America, man. This man, he's the perfect damn devil, man.
I got a quick one?
Yes. Go ahead, brother.
Slakia.
No, go ahead.
James 2:13, for he shall have judgment without mercy that has shewed no mercy, and mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
Yeah, man. Esau, he's gonna get judgment without mercy. He's not gonna get no type of mercy from the Israelites, man. After after accusing us, after putting us in slavery, after stealing our nationality, our identity, all right, trying to cut us off from our power, all right.
Yep.
Do you think you can get mercy?
Yep.
Hell no, man.
Right.
Even now, though, even now, like when you just look up flesh-eating bacteria and you see the diseases, the opioids. Look at the opioids, look at the bacteria eating them. They're groaning, crying, everybody's screaming. They're fucking, you had the one video where the Edomite called the hotel and she called the Jake a nigger and her grandma died and then she was sad because she got denied, she got denied a room because he said, hey, you call me the N-word, it's above me. She was like, and she said, sir, my mother has died. He like, and nigga, it's above me.
Right.
It's above me. You can't get away being a devil, a demon, and think we're supposed to have compassion on you. So now we're in a season where a judgment without mercy is being poured upon you. You haven't been in trouble as other men. You haven't experienced what we experienced. Now it's time for you to go through it. It's time for you to trade places, man.
Right, man.
You know, we're not going to be like Eddie Murphy trying to help Dan Aykroyd get back at the elites.
Right.
We're going to see Dan Aykroyd and those elites going to slavery, man.
Yep.
That's what we want to see, because all them niggas are dirty, filthy criminals that need to be judged. The scriptures say, be aware of him though he come up crouching, man. So what, this nigga comes up crouching because he can't, he's in birthing pains, you know? He's all sick, he's all upset. Hey, man, fuck y'all. Like Vin Rames said in Dawn of the Dead, man.
Fuck
y'all
y'all,
didn't
man.
put corkscrews in us, corks in us and shipping us in ships, starving us, doing all these heinous things to us. And that's why 2/3 got to go, because you niggas going to be the first ones to jump on a KKK member like that nigga woman. Remember in that picture?
Yeah.
So everybody's
Yep.
stomping his ass finally, and you got some fucking big water buffalo
Stomping his
blonde
ass
weed
out.
bitch trying to protect him, man. Nah, no more. Now Esau's got to receive judgment without mercy. He's going to be a chaste bro, and no man shall regard him, man. That's what he needs. He needs that judgment upon him. That is righteous recompense. That's called balance, man. We are witnessing balance play on the earth. So we need to act accordingly with it. You know, don't get soft because Esau and the little children, half her face is being eaten off because of a pestilence. The Lord set an evil angel on her, man. Was you crying when the firstborns of Egypt was getting killed? Don't you know the firstborn of the Egyptians got put to death? Well, we're in modern day Egypt, and Esau's the firstborn, man. His ass has got to get put to death.
That's right, man.
That's judgment. That's love. That's compassion, and that's balance, and that's righteousness, and that's what we're esteeming to walk in. Righteousness.
Beautiful.
It's 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6, and it says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahawashi.
Right, and righteous is the law. When you go to Leviticus 26 and 46, I believe, it speaks about this is your righteousness, which is the law. So it is the law for us to recompense unto them, man. Tribulation unto them. You had that movie Judge Dredd where he was judging people and he said, "It's the law, it's the law." Just like Esau now. Well, I only put you in slavery because it was the law. Well, hey, we living by the law too. All right? Now we living by the law. You see? So you got to deal with it. All right? When you came up with your bullshit-ass doctrine of 1776 where all men were created equal, you knew what men you were speaking of. You see? So that spirit of segregation that you try to monopolize, that comes from our power. And we the true spirit of segregation and racism, all right? And superiority, okay? We express righteous supremacy. You don't express white supremacy. You express wicked supremacy, and we gonna stomp that shit out of you, man.
That's right, man.
Read that
Clean
again.
out of you. 2 Thessalonians 1 and verse 6 says, seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High, Yahawashi, to recompense tribulation.
Tribulation, anguish, sorrow. Go into that word tribulation, man. See what it tells you. Anguish, sorrow, pain. You see? Those are the curses, man. Keep going.
And it says, to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
To them that trouble you. And guess what? The earth is going to get his payback on Esau too. Because he's troubling the earth. He's troubling the animals. He's taking peace and harmony from a natural oasis. When the earth was created, That's how you know the earth was perfect, because it said, be fruitful and multiply. If it was a ghetto and slums and hood, the Lord wouldn't tell us to be fruitful and multiply in there. That's why now it's a curse upon us. That's why it says now, don't have wives, don't have children. Because the conditions we live in, you can't have children. The earth was ultimately created from the beginning for a perfect a landmass to have children, you know, and live in righteousness.
Yeah, if I could add, brother, Eden means paradise.
Paradise.
Man. I planted a garden eastward in Eden, paradise. The earth is paradise, man. The new world before Esau got over here is actually paradise, man. New Canaan.
Yep.
You know?
The fountain of youth was in America before Esau got here. And then because of his how he carries himself, he couldn't find it. You know, he destroyed it. Something, a natural resource now that he exploits.
Right.
You see?
Going to the word tribulation in the Blue Letter Bible, and it says oppression, affliction, tribulation, distress, and straits. Right, and you know, and what's this? And it said oppression, man. All right, and so again, and aren't the children of Israel oppressed today, man? You know, aren't they still in their the land of their captivities today, man? Under who? Under Esau, man. All right, you know, they're afflicted.
Yeah.
You know,
but only the elect though, because 2/3 ain't afflicted here. You see a 2/3 get his ass whooped, that's because he's a wicked nigga. The only ones really oppressed are the elect, because it says, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. These niggas think they free because they get off by the police. They get a check. They get a record deal. They get a dollar sign in their bank account. You see, only the real children of Israel that are oppressed are the elect, man.
Yep.
That's the only ones. Esau ain't oppressing 2/3 niggas. That's judgment from the Lord. Righteous men are being oppressed. The scriptures tell you when you serve the Lord, prepare for temptation. And it also says once you depart from evil, you become a prey. You see? Yep. We're the only ones oppressed. A little dusty ass nigga, cornrow braid, blunt mouth nigga, he ain't feeling oppressed as a man. He's got his pants sagging. He don't care his woman is getting popped by 18 different niggas as long as he can get that after a shot of Henny. He ain't oppressed. 2/3 aren't oppressed here in Babylon. Only the elect are oppressed here, man.
Got a quick precept. This is from John 16:33. These things I have spoken unto you, that in me you might have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation. But be of good cheer, I have overcome the world.
That's right, man. We are a good cheer, you see? That's why when a wicked nigga gets shot in the street, they march. We have a drink because of that, man. Okay? We're of good cheer because we know our Lord and Savior Yahawashi overcame this wicked world as we obtained to overcome this world. And a part of the world he overcame was 2/3 of his own people. You see? We sit here and talk about the oppression. Here it is, we talk about all the oppression that Esau's put on us, and you'll have a 2/3 nigga try to say we ain't oppressed. Right. That's why we make the statement say, you niggas ain't oppressed. You are no longer in the category of what we talking about, because you don't feel you're oppressed. You don't have the wisdom to see you're under. Doesn't Scripture say wisdom maketh a wise man mad?
Yeah, oppression maketh the
yeah, oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Yep, wisdom, much grief.
Right. You niggas ain't mad, man. You see? Here it is. We excited about what's going on Esau, and they'll look at us crazy. Oh man, you see it? Fucking Sheeta might got her whole foot getting chewed off. You have the nigga one climb. Ew, oh my God. You see?
Yeah,
fuck them, man.
Taking up for them, don't know nothing going on.
Yup.
But taking up for the white man.
And that's why I gotta.
Salaki, but I just want to add, that's actually a disease. That's Stockholm syndrome.
Yep.
All right, the white man getting his ass whooped. It happened a few camps ago, man. Yep. Jake and the Edomite was about to brawl in the middle of the street. Yep. They was in the spirit too. They didn't care about traffic, oncoming cars, or nothing.
Yep.
But it didn't happen. But I'm just saying that that's how people are. Sure enough, a nigga woman could have came and started helping Esau. She wasn't gonna help the Jake.
Yep.
But that's how people are, man.
Yep.
That's Stockholm syndrome, man.
Yep. And I gotta read this real quick to further the point. Deuteronomy 30:7, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. So 2/3 fall under that category, man. You see? So not only are the curses coming upon our enemies that hate us, but you 2/3 niggas and niggettes that hate us too, that scoff at the videos, that dislike it. Big ass nigga women coming by camp saying we ain't real Israelites. Yep. It's a nationality. It's not an opinion. So you can't say we're not it. You see? So that's why it's gonna be beautiful to see the plagues that came upon Egypt come upon you niggas too, as we're witnessing it coming upon our oppressors, because 2/3 are our oppressors as well, especially the nigga woman. Don't get a new job, man. Have a nigga woman be your boss. Hey, by the end of your shift, you gonna be praying to the Lord to put curses on her ass, man.
I got a precept real quick. This
we'll get a few more.
This is the book of going back to what the brother said about the black woman oppressing us. This is Isaiah 3 and verse 12, and it says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors." And who's that, man? Basically the heathen, and yeah, right, kind of, and Esau is the top of the heathen. All right, they had the creative council, man, and it says, "And women ruled over them." Right, man, and who's that, man? The fucking black bitch, man. All right, I'm gonna say just like that, man. You know, yesterday at camp, you had a so-called black queen flick us off, man. You know, and that be the ones, claim to be a righteous woman,
a queen,
queen. And it says,
Queen of Babylon.
Right, and it says, "Oh my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths." Right, you know, you the false prophets, you commercial Israelites that that are worldly, try to get Jake, come to your congregation and constantly deceive them. All right, people like that, man. That was it. I got one. You got something, bro? I got one.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach. Excuse me. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 10, and verse 10, and it says, "The physician cut it off a long disease." And that's talking about Yahawashi. And it says, and that disease talking about Esau, man. All right, the whole world is right now is in the hand of the wicked, right, man? Like it says, the whole world like the wickedness, man. Because of who? Because the devil, man. Yeah. All right, and it says, "The physician cut off a long disease, and he that is today a king tomorrow shall die." Right, man. Right now we seen that, man. Playing on a worldly standpoint. You got Esau, the race of Edomites depleting. All right, and soon, through a series of unfortunate events, all right, that's gonna be the downfall to come to slavery, man. After America goes, all right, that will be the commencement of the nation of Israel ruling, starting with Yahawashi and the elect. All right, that's all I had.
You got something about? All right. Hey, man. With that, we're gonna close it out, man. Pray your brothers are edifying. All praises, honor, and glory unto Yahawah,
Ahchyam,
Yahawashi, Ahchyam, Qadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. Shalawam.
Shalawam.